to another one of my videos. Today I'm going to be sharing with you this non-touring technique that has been going around. If you don't know what non-touring is, it's pretty much not contouring and more bronzing and highlighting of the skin. So you're not slimming down the face or anything like that, you're just adding a little bit of bronziness and more glowiness. It's really an effortless look. It's supposed to look more natural and beautiful, so it's actually so easy to do. It takes me maybe 15 to 20 minutes to do it in the morning. It's really quick. In this video I did only do my face makeup. If you're interested in the eye details, then I'll leave it below, or if you like the eyes and you want me to do a tutorial, then make sure you leave a comment below. If you are interested in this video, then make sure you keep watching, and also don't forget to subscribe. Now this has actually been my foundation routine for probably like the past month or so. Before I even knew what non-touring was, I was just doing it, and I just really liked the outcome of it. So once I heard of what non-touring was, I was just like, no, why don't I just make a video of pretty much my foundation routine. I really like this look just because it's a very natural look. It's a very glowy look. I was wearing the same exact look in my Milani foundation review video if you want to check that out. So yeah, let's just get right into it. To give myself a glowy look, I've actually been using this Elizabeth Arden 8-Hour Cream All Over Miracle Oil. This has been my moisturizer. This is just what I've been using right before my foundation. I haven't even been priming my face. So I just use this oil and I let it set in my face for about 5 minutes before I apply my foundation. So I usually just spray it in my hand and just apply it to my face. My nose has been really dry, so I make sure that I definitely get that area. It's like my nose is dry and oily at the same time. So do you see how now my skin has like a nice glow to it? If you're not a big foundation person, you can definitely skip this step, because as far as non-touring, it's really just all about the bronzer and the highlighting. But I am going to go ahead and apply a foundation. I'm going to be using the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation in the shade Creamy Vanilla. I did do a review on this last week. I'll leave it in a card up here so that way you guys can check it out. But this is actually a really great foundation. So I'm just going to put 2 pumps on the back of my hand. And I'm going to be using a Bdellium Tools 957 foundation brush. It's like a stippling brush. Now this is a little bit darker, but I don't mind because the summer's coming and I'm definitely going to get tanner. So I don't mind for now. Plus it gives me some color. I'm going to make sure I bring it down my neck too. So now I'm going to go ahead with a really bright concealer. I'm using the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in the shade Fair Neutral. This is very good for people with light skin tones because it is so bright. And I'm just going to blend it out with the Beauty Blender. To set my under eye concealer, I'm just going to use the NYC Smooth Skin Loose Powder. This is what the top looks like. Then I'm just going to use my Beauty Blender to apply that to my under eye and kind of like bake. Right away, I'm going to go ahead and dust everything off with the Bdellium's 942 brush. This powder does make my face really dry. It's not my favorite. I still have yet to buy a loose setting powder. Normally this is when you would start contouring, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to skip it. I'm actually just going to bronze my face up, and I'm going to be using the Hoola bronzer, my favorite bronzer thus far. I'm going to be using this huge brush. This is a Bdellium Tools 990 brush. It's very big, but I love it, especially for bronzing. Just going to dip that in there, knock off any excess. And kind of just like I would contour, that's where I'm going to apply the bronzer. So instead of using a cool shade to contour, I'm using a warm shade. and it's just a bronzer. The reason why I like this look is just because it gives you a very natural look, but still very put together, still very glowy. It makes your skin look very, very nice without wearing too much makeup. Now you can go as heavy or as light as you want with this. I usually go somewhere in the middle. Depends on how I feel that day. When you're bronzing your face or just using any brush for your makeup, you want to let the brush do the work. For blush, I'm using this BH Cosmetics palette. I've had this for years, and it's great because it's really affordable and you have every single blush tone you can ever need in here. I've had this for maybe 5 years. It might be, I don't even know when makeup goes bad. Oh, it says best before 2014, but I'm still going to use it because I've used it before. So I'm going to take this blush tone right here. And I'm using Stellium Tools 964 brush for my blush. It's just this very nice, soft, pinky shade. Gives my face like a nice sunburnt look in a way. What I've been liking to do lately is to kind of blend the two together. So I'm using this Stellium Tools like duo fiber brush. This is a 955 brush. I'm using it to just blend the two together. I feel like it's been making a difference in my makeup. And then for a highlight, I'm using this glow kit from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm using the shades Bubbly and Sunburst along with this flat brush. Again from Stellium Tools. I know I'm using all Stellium Tools, but I've really been loving their brushes lately. I'm going to be doing a review on them and I'll show you a few of their brushes in that video. It should be coming in the next 2 weeks. But this is what it looks like, and I've been using this for a highlight. I don't think it's meant to be a highlight brush, but the reason why I use it is because it really packs on the highlight in the perfect area. Like, it gets exactly where I need it to go, and I don't know, I just like how it packs it on there. I'm going to be taking this bottom shade, which is called Bubbly, just patting that on there, and applying that right to my cheekbones. Now this look is all about being natural with the contour and the bronzer, but really going ham on the highlight. Because you want to have a nice glowy look. There's 2 things that really help you achieve this glowy look. It's for one, the moisturizer that I use at Elizabeth Arden All Over Miracle Oil, and then the highlight. Next, I'm going to be taking Sunburst. I really like this to apply on top because it's a lot brighter. Just putting that right on top. And it makes a difference in my highlight. I always, whatever, even if I don't use this palette, I still use I'll use maybe Champagne Pop or whatever other highlighter I have and put this on top, and it makes a really big difference. If you want to know how to highlight and contour, especially if you have a round face, I do have a video for that. And I'm just going to apply that up here to the arches of my eyebrows and to the bottom of my lip. I don't really like applying too much highlighter to my nose. So that's it as far as the foundation and the glowy non-touring look. It's just very simple, very natural, very glowy. I know I've said those probably 3 words all throughout this video, but that's this look. That's what non-touring is all about. I'm going to go ahead and finish my makeup, but really the face makeup itself took 20 minutes. That's it, filming it. Usually filming it, I'm talking to you guys, so it is taking me a lot longer to do my makeup, but usually in the morning it takes me like 15 minutes to do this. And lately I've just been doing my eyebrows, applying mascara, lipstick, and I'm walking out the door. Today I might do a little bit of eyeshadow, but yeah, that's really what the skin looks like. I'm going to leave a link to all the products that I'm using below, especially like what I'm going to be using on my lips and my eyeshadow if you're interested. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you like this look and you love the glowiness. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Today I'm going to be reviewing a product that is very hyped up here on YouTube. It is actually the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation. I got this foundation about a week ago, so I've been testing it out so that way I can give you guys a review and let you guys know if it's really worth the hype or not. So if you're interested in this video, then make sure you keep watching, and also don't forget to subscribe.